Hi everyone, it's Ken Mason from Whispering Souls. It's the 3rd of May. I hope you guys are having good days, or I guess this is the end of work day, so perhaps you guys are getting ready for the weekend. Anyway, so I wanted to write this video because a while when I started these videos, I have to apologize because my mind is a little foggy still today and still recovering. Jeez, don't know where that came from. Anyway. So a long time ago, I said that I was going to keep some videos very short and some very informational ones, and allow you guys to see things. And I kind of got off track, and I started making longer videos, and then I realized, looking at some other people's videos, that theirs are shorter than mine, and they should be shorter because people don't want to listen to 15, 16-minute videos. So I'm going back to what I had promised. And they're going to be called Spirituality Simplified. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a lot of stuff that people teach, a lot of things you hear on videos and whatnot, who are very esoterical, and I'm going to bring them down to a very, very simplified way of looking at things. It's my viewpoint that when people try to get esoterical and teach on an esoterical level, it's because they simply want to prove that they're either smarter than you, or they're just trying to target the 10% of people that may understand what they're talking about. So I'm going to take a simplified, I'm going to give it to everybody and bring it down to kind of like a human way. I don't believe I'm any better than anybody else, and it really irritates me when I see people do this. Especially when I see people, especially people in our area and whatnot, who take this education and they learn stuff, and after 4 or 5 years of actually using it, they decide that they're masters, and they start teaching people, and they give these beginners courses and these advanced courses. And in my opinion, for you to give an advanced course, you have to be a master, or you have to be advanced at what you're doing. And with psychic and mediums, you can never be advanced, and I wouldn't even trust anybody to teach you that is under 17 years of work and training and whatnot. It's just like anything else. You're not going to bring in a plumber into your house that's only had 2 weeks training when they're supposed to have a 12-week course that they have to be certified with. Everything you learn, you have to have the time, you have to have the energy, and you have to be able to know what you're doing. As simple as that. It's like like Reiki people who take the course, and all of a sudden the next day they're putting up shingles and saying, I'm a healer because I took a 4-hour course. Doesn't work that way. Anyway, so I'm going to be taking these short to pass on a lot of my knowledge and things that I've learned over the years. A lot of things that I've experienced. And one of the things a lot of these people don't teach, psychic and mediumship courses, is how to protect yourself against things like mimics, negative people, nasty ones, the evil ones. I always tell people, you run into this place and you're trying to be a paranormal type of person, and all of a sudden you're in there, and all of a sudden you got all these negatives around you and so on and so forth, and you're sitting there going, hey, come on, I'm more powerful than you, so come on. It doesn't work that way in this area. So a lot of these things also, this is not just targeted at the psychic and medium people who are doing the work. A lot of this stuff will be people who just use their own natural abilities, and teach you how to just use your own natural abilities to know when somebody's lying to you, and know when something's wrong, and to be able to detect when a past loved one is trying to talk to you. And just for the average day person who they don't want to do readings, they don't want to be out there doing courses or whatnot, they just want to be able to sit there, and all of a sudden, oops, they got a message, and they want to know how or why they got the message, how can they even use it. So a lot of these videos will be targeted at people like that, and the people who are training to be readers or whatnot can learn a lot from that as well. Like I said, I've been doing this for now almost 27 years. So I'm gonna, it's in my mind, it's I'm the same as everybody, so it's kind of time for me to pass on all the stuff for people to be more aware. There's certainly a lot more awareness of this kind of talents than there was 27 years ago. 27 years ago, I mean, he probably could have been thrown into jail if somebody, or burned at a stake. No, obviously not burnt at a stake. I mean, maybe he'd eat a steak, but anyways, it's a lot more open, and a lot more people, since there's a lot more people open to it, a lot more susceptible to people taking their money, and that's why I do most of my stuff for free, other than reads and whatnot. So anyway, so I'll let you go with this, and again, subscribe to my videos or to my channel, and so that when I post these, you'll get the new information going out. If my videos are more than 9 minutes, then you're allowed to spiritually slap me. My wife does it all the time anyway, so I'll talk to you next time. Again, subscribe it to get notified when the new ones are up, or just go to my website and you'll see them posted there, or my Facebook, I should say. You'll see them posted there. Thank you. Bye.